Just a couple of minutes to kind of walk through the layout of the Canvas course for English 6. So when you first come into the home page, which is the landing page anytime a student clicks into the English course, they should see something that looks like this. So a quick tutorial. The modules button is located here or here in the side navigation panel. The syllabus, any announcements, and remote learning as it's needed will be located here. Over on the right side is a quick list of upcoming assignments. So if it's listed in the to-do, that means it's not turned in and probably needs student attention. Once it is completed, it will disappear from this list. Now, with that said, once an attempt is completed, I should say, it will disappear. Some of these assignments, like for the vocabulary 5.01s, they have 2 attempts. So a student might be able to check these again through the grade book if they get a grade that is not a 100 or satisfactory to them. They might be able to check to see if there's a second attempt remaining, but they'll go through the grades button here. So let's get started by scrolling down even further and catching these black buttons here. Here is a link to the reading project info. And then you'll want to take a special notice of the morphology module, which is a weekly module that we'll spend time in, and then also the vocabulary module, which students will spend the time in each week. So I'm going to start here because this is the easiest way to make sure that students have completed the assigned tasks each week. Now, my computer is quite sluggish when we, as you can see up here in this corner, and I'm also trying to record the screen, so you'll have to bear with me as it does record. So here we are. We pop up here and it takes you immediately to the vocabulary module, which contains all the vocabulary for the 9 weeks. Now it's listed by 5.01, and down here is 5.02, and it also says the week number. So we just finished 5.01 with the quiz here. You'll notice over here on this side, well, there are gray circles and check marks. Each one of these will need to be completed in order for the quiz to unlock. Students cannot take the quiz on Mondays until these assignments are completed. That way we make sure students are not taking quizzes without doing the necessary preparatory exercises. So here is the link to the list, where you can also find a second copy of the definitions and a video of me pronouncing the words. When you see a check mark, that means this is done. Here's the first assignment, which is graded, and under it you'll see the due date, how many points, and what action is needed from the students. They need to submit this assignment. Once it is submitted at least once, a check mark will appear here instead of a gray circle. This will then allow the student to complete the synonyms or applying meanings. And fill in the blank. All of these due September 12th. I always put Friday night dates on these assignments. And then they need to contribute to the discussion board, which is published on September 8th. This review game is simply that. It's a review game that is not graded. However, the student must mark it as done, and it will appear in the lower right corner once they open this. Once all of these activities are completed, you will see a series of check marks, and that allows them to take the quiz, which I have to give them a code in order to complete. Once that is done, then the next level of vocabulary will become active for them to start. So we will be starting week 3 coming up. They'll start here and then work their way through the assignments by Friday night. There's a review game. And then next Monday, the September 22nd, we'll take the quiz. And then you can see as we go through it, it will just continue as such. Now, I do always post links to this module in the weekly module that I post the agendas in. But this is vocabulary. Similarly, if I were to go back to home and click the morphology module, it would take me here. I'm just going to scroll up because all the modules are really on one page. The buttons are just shortcuts to these modules. So here are the morphology practices, which are very similar to the vocabulary. The students must start here, and as you can see, it's grayed out, which means they have to do them in order, and again, mark them as done. So it says here, this part is not done, which is why I can't access this. The student will need to click here, review the notes, mark the bottom corner as done, which I'll demonstrate now. Again, please forgive any sluggishness of my computer. Here are the notes, which I also put a printable version right there, and I also passed these out in class, so they should be in their binders as well. Here are the notes with the district's provided Google Slides, which they can just click through right here, or scroll with their mouse if they have that. And then once they're done reviewing these notes, they need to mark it as done. At that point, they can move on to the next activity, which is the practice for it. And these are the practices are not graded. It's simply the practice they need to do in order to prepare for the quiz. Let me demonstrate what happens if you don't click this and you see this error at home. If a student tries to access the practice games, they're going to get this message that said this is a part of the module that hasn't been unlocked yet. They need to complete these prerequisites, which means they have to go back to this and mark it as done before they can access this. So they can simply click that link, and maybe they just forgot to press it, but once they press that button, they can then proceed to the practice and it will unlock. This is just a way of keeping them organized and making sure they're getting their work done in the correct sequence. As you can see now, the game is completed, so they can now move through the practices and then to the quiz. Now let's talk about grades. Students can click here, although they also have Student View and Synergy, which is just like your Parent View and Synergy. But this is where they would come to complete any assignments. So this is a sample grade book, and as you can see, this might be marked as 100 out of 100, so that would be fine doing that. 99, but this 50 is concerning, so I might want to check to see if I could do that again. And then I'll also have any missing work marked for them to let them know that this is missing and it needs to be completed as soon as possible. Quizzes must be completed at school, so they would need to come see me during Bruin Bell or during class to talk about the time to make that quiz up. But for now, let me go back to this 50. I want to see if I can do that again. And Canvas does have an unfortunate feature where it takes students to this no preview available page instead of directly to the assignment. It's always done this. I don't like this setup, but it is what it is. So if they get here, I'm not sure where to go. Scroll up to the top of the screen to where you see the name of the assignment here, understanding what you read, and they can click this. That will take them to the assignment where I can check to see if I have any remaining attempts, and from there I can just hit begin and do it. Allow it a second to load and you'll see what I mean. So here's what the student wants to see, but if they get that no preview available, again, scroll up here to the top and click this link in this chain, and it will take them here, telling them it's 3 days past due, but I have another attempt, so I can resume or begin a second attempt here.